Hello, my name is Emily Jordan, and today I'll be discussing how businesses can ensure digital payment security through PCI DSS compliance. In this presentation, I'll explain why PCI compliance is essential, the benefits and challenges of adhering to these standards, and how businesses like Publix can integrate secure payment processes to protect both their customers and their operations. The COVID-19 pandemic brought a dramatic shift toward contactless and digital payments. Businesses like Publix adopted these systems to minimize physical contact and improve convenience for customers. However, with this shift came new security challenges. Digital payments, while efficient, are vulnerable to cyber attacks. Businesses must protect customer data, as even one data breach can have severe consequences, including financial penalties, loss of customer trust, and reputational damage. That's where PCI DSS, or the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, comes in. This framework provides guidelines to help businesses secure their payment systems. Today we'll explore how PCI compliance benefits businesses and why it's critical for securing payment processes. Now, what is PCI DSS? PCI DSS was created by major credit card companies like Visa, MasterCard, and American Express to address the growing need for secure payment processing. It sets a unified standard for protecting cardholder data during transactions. This framework applies to all businesses that accept, process, store, or transmit credit card information from large retailers to small businesses. Compliance is not optional. Businesses that fail to meet PCI DSS requirements can face steep fines, data breaches, and loss of payment processing privileges. The goal of PCI DSS is straightforward. Protect customer data by maintaining secure environments for all aspects of payment processing. As we'll see, meeting these standards require businesses to follow 12 specific requirements. Scope of compliance. PCI DSS compliance applies to any part of a business that interacts with cardholder data. This includes payment systems, networks, and even third-party vendors. The scope of compliance can be extensive, especially for companies using legacy systems that were not designed with modern security in mind. To simplify compliance, businesses can reduce the scope by segmenting their networks. For example, separating payment systems from other business systems minimizes the areas that need to meet PCI standards. This focused approach not only makes compliance easier, but also reduces overall security risks. The 12 requirements of PCI DSS. The PCI DSS framework is built around 12 key requirements, which are grouped into 6 categories. First, businesses must build and maintain a secure network. This includes using firewalls to block unauthorized access and securing wireless networks. For instance, a retailer might implement firewalls to isolate point-of-sale systems from public Wi-Fi. Second, protecting cardholder data is critical. Businesses must encrypt card data during transmission and at rest. For example, when a customer pays online, their card data is encrypted to ensure it cannot be intercepted by hackers. The third category is maintaining a vulnerability management program. This means regularly updating software and applying patches to fix security flaws. A famous example is the Equifax breach, which occurred because a known vulnerability was left unpatched. The fourth category involves implementing strong access controls. Businesses should limit access to cardholder data to only those who need it and require multi-factor authentication. This reduces the risk of insider threats. The fifth category focuses on monitoring and testing networks. This includes conducting regular penetration tests to identify vulnerabilities, and tracking all access to sensitive data to detect unusual activity. Finally, businesses must maintain an information security policy to ensure employees understand their roles in maintaining compliance. Annual training programs help keep employees informed about new threats and best practices. So, what are the benefits of compliance? Compliance with PCI DSS offers both businesses and technical benefits. From a business perspective, compliance protects brand reputation by reducing the risk of customer data breaches. Customers trust businesses that demonstrate a commitment to processing their legal information. Additionally, compliance helps businesses avoid costly fines and legal liabilities associated with non-compliance. From a technical standpoint, PCI DSS enhances overall security by promoting best practices like encryption, vulnerability management, and secure configurations. These measurements don't just protect payment systems, they also improve operational efficiency by reducing the risk of downtime or service interruptions caused by security incidents. Despite its benefits, achieving PCI DSS compliance can be challenging. One major challenge is upgrading legacy systems to meet modern security standards. These systems often lack the features needed for compliance, requiring significant investment in technology upgrades. Another challenge is the cost of compliance, particularly for small businesses. However, partnering with PCI compliant payment providers can help offset this burden. Providers often offer tools like tokenization, which replaces sensitive card data with tokens that are useless outside of the transaction. This minimizes the amount of sensitive data that businesses need to handle. Training employees is another critical factor. Comprehensive training ensures that the staff understands their roles in maintaining compliance, reducing the risk of human error. Regular assessments and feedback loops also help businesses stay ahead of evolving security threats. Regular monitoring and testing are key to maintaining PCI DSS compliance. This includes conducting vulnerability scans to identify weaknesses and penetration tests to simulate potential attacks. Logging and tracking access to cardholder data is equally important. For instance, if suspicious activity is detected, having detailed logs allows businesses to quickly investigate and respond. By continuously monitoring systems and testing defenses, businesses can ensure that their payment systems remain secure over time. Now, let's look at Publix as an example of PCI compliance in action. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Publix transitioned to digital payment systems to enhance customer convenience. By implementing PCI compliant measures such as network segmentation and encryption, they were able to secure their payment systems and reduce the risk of data breaches. This commitment to security helped Publix maintain customer trust while meeting regulatory requirements. Their experience highlights how compliance not only protects businesses but also provides a competitive advantage in a digital-first world. In conclusion, PCI DSS compliance is essential for any business handling digital payments. It protects sensitive payment data, reduces fraud risk, and enhances customer trust. While achieving compliance can be challenging, the benefits, both in terms of security and operational efficiency, far outweigh the costs. Businesses like Publix have shown that adopting PCI standards can lead to long-term success by safeguarding their operations and building customer confidence. Thank you for your time today. I hope this presentation has highlighted the importance of PCI DSS compliance and its role in securing digital payment systems.